A little while ago, I met with the Prime Minister and advised him that I would be challenging him for the leadership of the Liberal Party. The one thing that is clear about our current situation is the trajectory. We have lost 30 news polls in a row. It is clear that the people have made up their mind about Mr Abbott's leadership.
Your personal popularity has dropped 50 points since that day. You can't not be bothered by that and not be asking yourself what's gone wrong.
Well, Lee, let me say this to you. I am focused on the interests of the people of Australia. I realise within the political and media bubble there is a lot of interest in polls and a lot of people navel-gazing in introspection. But right now, I'm the Prime Minister. My job is to deliver for Australians. I've noted the polling, Lee, but I don't take any notice of it. I'm not very interested at all in opinion polls. I'm focused on doing my job as Prime Minister.
The PM says the polls just don't stack up. In recent times, the opinion polls have not proved a great indication of what finally happens, he said in a pre-Christmas interview.
It's fair to say, what is the metric? You know, is it still a metric? If you have 30 bad polls, you're gone.
Well, that's not, Neil. There is no such metric. That was a.
There was.
No.
Many times now it's been pointed out to you that you've lost 18 news polls in a row, and one of your justifications for calling a spill against Tony Abbott was that he had lost 30 news polls in a row. At that time you said that it was clear that the coalition was on a trajectory to lose the next election. You are on the same trajectory, are you not?
Well, I disagree with that. We'll win the next election.
But you've lost this 18 news polls in a row. This is the standard that you have set for yourself.
No, well, Lee, again, I'm sorry that you're not interested in talking about energy prices. I'm really not interested in going along with this sort of political commentary.
Can it deal with the polls, improve the polls? Can you win the next election on this?
Neil, the only polls I'm concerned about are the poles and wires that network companies are charging too much for.